This tripod is meant to replace your desk setup, your camera tripod, and your vlogging stick all in one. So we're gonna unbox this today and see what it's all about. So this is the Variety Tripod by KraftGeek. They just sent it to me to unbox, test, and review. So make sure to subscribe to this channel if you like tech unboxings. Also make sure to watch to the end of this video so you can see what this tripod is all about. Let's get into opening this baby up. Capturing with style, that's what's in the box. Let's see what we got. Firstly, we got a user manual in here. We have a little charging cable, which I think is to charge the remote. Have the attachment for the phone right here with a little cold shoe mount that you can put a light or any extra accessory on. I find that to be a very crucial and critical feature. All right, so next up, we have the tripod itself. Wow, that has a nice sleek design. I'm loving the black, gray, gunmetal color here. And here is the remote at the front. It's detachable. It's actually just pulls out just like that. And there's the charging port to plug in and charge the remote. The remote is a great feature because you can set the tripod up, just use the remote to start shooting photos or video. Very convenient, especially for us when we travel. We like to take a lot of pictures on the beach, and that feature is awesome. Here you can turn the knob and move the head around. Also it comes down, which is awesome and versatile. You could also screw this right into a camera mount and the bottom of whatever accessory you need to plug in. For example, lights as well. You can plug them in here, and that can be convenient as an extra light stand also. So there's a little push button at the bottom. We're gonna push it and out comes the feet. There we go. Look at that. Nice and sleek. This mini tripod right here extends up to 60 inches, so it's great to use for drone-like shots that I like to use my Osmo Pocket 3 for. Also, you can just set it up on the floor and it is pretty tall, so it's very good at capturing whatever you need it to capture. I also wanted to show you the tripod fully extended off the floor. This is how high it gets at 60 inches, and if you hold it up really high, you can get those cool drone-like shots like I was talking about. So it looks like they have mounts here on the sides, and you can actually adjust the angle to put the accessory wherever you want. So for example, we can put a light right in here, tighten that up. Once that's in place, you can throw on something like an Osmo Pocket 3 up into the top. If you wanted to add another light, you can add it to this side, or you can add a microphone if you needed to add an extra microphone here and plug it in as well. That is super versatile. I did not even notice it had extra mounts here on the sides. So as you can see, it can handle the weight of the Osmo Pocket 3 pretty easily. We're gonna try to put on some more toys onto this and see how it feels. Next, I have a little camera, a Sony ZV-1F. We're gonna plug that in and see how it handles. Voila, very stable, very handy, very ergonomic as well. So if you want to use it as a selfie vlogging stick, you can definitely do so, and angle it down whichever way you need. For example, angle it down a bit more towards you, extend the stick out, and there we go. We got a nice vlogging stick, and the handle is super comfortable. Next, we're gonna see how it handles something a little bit more heavy. So right now I'm shooting on my Sony a6700, but we are going to load up the a6000 here with a 18-135 lens, which is pretty heavy, and we'll see how it feels on this. Look at that, it's pretty stable. Let's put it into vlogging mode here, and as you can see, it can handle the weight of this pretty well. It's not falling as it's nice and locked in. I can't wait to actually use this thing. This is awesome. Yeah, that's a vibe. The next setup we're gonna try here is my little iPhone rig. So I use this iPhone rig a lot for desk setups. Let's put it onto the tripod here and see how it goes. This is pretty lightweight, so I'm sure it's gonna have no problem holding it in. And just like that, we have an iPhone rig that you can use in selfie mode, or you can stand it up as needed. Next, let's try my iPhone 16 Pro Max with the phone holder there. So here I got the iPhone 16 Pro Max. We're gonna install the phone holder on, and everything feels super high quality on this right now. It's super easy to take things off and put them on. I cannot wait to use this in my arsenal. Also, keep in mind how compact it is. It can definitely fit into a backpack or a side bag. I normally travel with a side bag, so this can fit in nice and easy. Once you take this thing off, it's only about this long, just over maybe 12 inches if that, and it's very compact and sleek. So let's set that back up so we can test it out with the iPhone. Then I'm going to show you how to use a top mount to lock in a light. So here we can squeeze up and we're going to get the iPhone locked in, which it's locked in pretty nicely. And this has an extension here as well, so you can lift up your phone more if you need to, or fit a bigger device in there. We can attach a light to the top. So as you can see, we have a light on the top, and this works as a nice selfie vlogging rig, or a rig that can be set up if you need to take content and have a light near you without having too much of a setup. Now I can set up a vlog using the back cameras and a light. Can you see how versatile this thing is? I'm sure you can. It's handling all my items really well, from my mirrorless camera to the smaller camera to my iPhone rig to my DJI Pocket 3. We are gonna have some fun with this tripod. So like I said, you can move the device around. You can even use this for overhead shots, which is super cool because I don't even have anything that tilts down for overhead shots like this. So I am excited to use this, like I said. Next, we're going to unbox the Flexi mount holder. KraftGeek actually sent this along with the tripod so that I could see it in action fully. And the great thing about this is we do virtual training at the gym, so this would be amazing to just put on the desk, put our iPad in, and just train like that. Even if I was to use the phone, I could virtually train just like this, which is awesome. All right, so in the box we have a manual, of course, and then we have the product here. So this attaches into the tripod. Let's attach it and see it in action. All right, so I'm gonna detach this guy here. I also want to point out that there's an adapter here, so you can use it for many different scenarios. If you're just going to use this alone, then you can take that off, get this in there, and then watch this. This opens up and that fits a tablet like that. Super cool, super versatile. That's what I like about this Variety tripod. We will be looking forward to using this for our travel, fitness, and tech content. It is going to be a new staple in my bag. What I also want to remind you of is the remote. Hook it up to your phone and shoot away. That is also such a great feature right there. So just comparing with the tripod I used to shoot this video, you can see it is a lot more cumbersome. It's not going to fit into my little side bag, and it is a lot more beefy. Also, it's not as versatile as the mini tripod. Yes, it's sturdy in a different way, but you're definitely not going to lose using the Variety tripod. I actually have my A6700 set up on the Variety tripod right now. I swapped it out for this just to give you guys a comparison. So my thoughts on this tripod: it is a great piece. I love the build quality, I love the versatility, and I want you guys to let me know what you think of the tripod. You could drop a comment down below. Also, I'm gonna drop the link down below so you can check out this tripod for yourself. There's also a discount code you can use, Forever15, that will save you 15% on your purchase. It should automatically be applied when you press the link, but if it isn't, at checkout, just use code Forever15. If you found this video helpful, or if you want to see more content in the future using this tripod, definitely subscribe to the channel, drop us a like, and I'm gonna catch you in the next video.